To Fix Homelessness, Action Steps for Public Policymakers. Why address homelessness? To begin with, it's a visible issue in our communities. This video is to educate, inform, and inspire public policymakers with active steps they can take towards action. Homelessness is a government, business, public health, public safety, civil liberties, and social justice issue. Statistics. At a point in time last year, 13,900 people were homeless in Hawaii. In 2011, this figure was 14,200. While it is good the number has decreased, policymakers have the power to help even more. What works? Improved coordination at the city level is essential. Organizations such as Partner in Care are examples of the kinds of collaboration. Providing supportive housing in the end is less expensive than emergency and transitional shelter living. What hasn't worked in the past is criminalizing the homeless and doing large sweeps and issuing citations. That's simply a band-aid to the problem. What does homelessness cost? In Los Angeles, placing 4 chronically homeless individuals in supportive housing saved the city over $80,000 per year. In Seattle, at Housing for Styled Residents, the program costs $2,449 less per person per month than those that stayed in conventional city shelters. There is a significant savings in placing people in permanent supportive housing versus emergency and transitional shelters. Here in Hawaii, the cost to the taxpayers was reported to be over $100,000 to $200,000 each time there were sweeps happening on homeless encampments. If you think about that, the $100,000 could house at least 4 individuals in permanent supportive housing per year and keep them off the streets. Quick test of your knowledge. So how much did the city of Los Angeles save by placing 4 chronically homeless people in supportive housing? The answer, over $80,000. The second test your knowledge question, what methods have not worked in addressing homelessness? The answer, criminalization and doing beach sweeps and issuing citations. This comes to how the philosophy needs to shift. We need to move away from criminalization and more towards supporting programs that provide supportive services. Those supportive services offer permanent solutions. There's 6 action steps I'd like to recommend. First one is 2 weeks from viewing this video, schedule a 3-hour meeting with service agency providers. The second step is hold a roundtable and ask the agencies the top 3 needs they have to better provide supportive housing services. The third action step is 1 week after the roundtable meeting, visit the agency's sites to talk to individuals on site about what they need. This is because we can't consider ourselves the expert the individuals experiencing homelessness are. The fourth action step is 1 week later, hold a meeting with council members and decide on the top 3 actions that you will fund and support. Distribute money to those agencies and programs. Effective and efficient leadership is key in getting to the root of homelessness. The 5th action step is 1 month later, hold a status meeting with the agencies. Ask for results on how the funding is being used. Schedule up follow meetings as appropriate, along with the residents the programs have served. The 6th action step is to share with your community and constituents about what is being done to provide supportive housing and track the number of individuals that have transitioned into supportive housing. Accountability is key here, as well as seeing visible results. Step 5 and 6, it's important to engage those 2 points. It's important to check in and evaluate how the action plan has worked. So 1 week after taking the first 2 action steps, check in with another council member on what you two have done to help fix homelessness. After completing the 6 steps, check in with another council member and discuss what would be more effective in the action plan. Is it more meetings or is it more results-oriented discussions? If you'd like to learn more and build a broader knowledge base about homelessness, 3 websites to reference are the U.S. Interagency Council to End Homelessness. This site gives a broad array of solutions that the various states are doing and speaks more to the national level. The National Alliance to End Homelessness provides information on policy and various actions that are happening. The National Law Center on Homelessness and Poverty is focused on policy as well as other resources and literature regarding homelessness. In closing, ending homelessness requires efficient and effective leadership. The supportive permanent housing is essential to solve this issue. It will require money and time, but in the end, it will save the taxpayers in the state of Hawaii money.